He say, she say, we say, I say, hearing out them points of views when I see it my way. Yes it goes, yes it knows, maybe so's, probably not, shoulds and coulds, do's and don'ts, your woulds and won'ts is how you rock. Politicians and religions, on your house or are you renting? Is you married? Is you single? Meta interest when you mingle, turn out to be someone you into. So how long before the bed get wrinkled? Children when they tripping, is it time out or do you whip them? Opinions and decisions, hunches, intuitions, may or may not get it, cause people's experience different. Check the prejudice at the door. Speak the time you give the flow. Tell the truth if it's sweet or sour, cause the hour we spitting that fire.
Hello, everyone. This is Spitfire coming to you with another one. We're going to be giving you some update about Aaron Carter, okay? And now, according to Page Six, which released the information today about the Aaron Carter's cause of death, the ME report had released, okay, the autopsy report, which was the cause of death, and they had determined that he's died from a substance or a gas that's called defluorine, okay? Defluorine is something that is in gas inhalants, right? And so we're going to talk about that a little later on, but first, I want to definitely bring up this Page Six article, right? So we can have a clear understanding of what's going on with or what happened to Aaron Carter, because we know that he has gone way too early for his time, right? And we know that he has some issues, right? So according to Page Six, and this was by Jay Garber and Elaine Raslin, and it says Aaron Carter's cause of death revealed 5 months after his sudden passing. So he passed away November the 5th, 2022. I did cover that, and it is going to be a link in my description below. But I'm going to read this article briefly, and then we're going to get into commentary. Aaron Carter's cause of death has been revealed. The late musician died drowning from an effective of defluorine, a flammable gas that is often used as a propellant in cans and compressed air. Okay, a generic form of Xanax, according to the copy of the autopsy report obtained by Page Six today. Right, so that's all of the article I'm going to read. That's what the ME had released. Also, they said that he had drowned. So I'm thinking that the defluorine may have suffocated him to the point, and then he went underwater, and then probably some water got into the lungs as well as the gas. I'm quite sure that's probably what happened. Okay, I am not a chemist, I'm not a doctor, but I'm just saying I did get an A in chemistry. All right, so I'm just want to listen to what it is he have to say according to this. And they said that the Los Angeles County Medical Examiner reported also confirmed that Carter was submerged in his bathtub after inhaling the compressed gas and intake. Okay, so I'm thinking like, oh my God. So I knew that this was something that was definitely going to happen. Now, what we're going to get into defluorine is something. It's a colorless and it's an odorless gas that can cause frostbites as early and easily ignited. So you got something that can cause frostbites because it's cold. It's a cold gas. It's real cold, and you are probably inhaling this. Okay. Now, back in my day, this was called sniffing or huffing, right? And this is the chemistry symbol for defluorine, okay? And this is the can that you can, something like this is where you can find defluorine in. And it's something like dust, chemicals that you clean around a house, things that you probably put in your car or something with automotive. You can find that chemical or that compound in everything. A lot of times, if you inhale this so long, it can cause skeletal issues, right? I remember when I was in college that I think in chemistry, we was talking about this and how all these different gases and substances disform your body. But a lot of other substances, such as medical substances like methamphetamines, the overuses or the abuse of that, or heroin or whatever else, it can cause your hand, depending on how you inject it or whatever, it can cause your hands to swell up. So a lot of things that you really put in your body, whether you sniffing it or whether you injecting it, it's a little bit different effect on you, right? So I'm going to show you something that can definitely give you an idea of what can cause and the harms that this can cause into the body. Now, the image that I'm going to show you is not the image of Aaron Carter's, okay? None of the images of Aaron Carter. I do not have that. And if I did, out of the respect for the family, I would never put that information out here, because somebody's family is having an abuse problem or some sort, going through these issues. It's nothing to even be, making fun of. And even as a blogger, that's just some type of information, because I've been through these type of things in my own family. I don't wish this on nobody else's. So we're going to get into this, and we're going to show you what the effects of this and other gases can cause those who abuse it. Again, this is not the image of Aaron Carter, but as you can see on this image, and I just wanted to Google it, you can see that the inside is very swollen. Okay, this is a person who definitely was inhaling the gas, and it swolls everything in the inside. And it's almost like it kind of messes up the bones. As you can see, the bone of the skeleton is all swollen. Everything is big because you're inserting the gas in it to blow it up. So like, it's similar like a very mild example. When a lot of people have gas, their stomach blow up. You get what I'm going with this? Of course, it's not the same type of gas, but gas itself causes things to blow. And the only way that you can release it, if you let it out through your mouth or through the other end, right? Well, this here it's been huffed in, and so it's blowing up the body, including the bones. And that's something that is very tricky and disturbing. But also, what people don't understand is that Daflupin is also a generic form of Xanax. So a lot of people who can't get their hands on Xanax will do Daflupin or sniff or huff to get that in it, because it's a generic form of it. And a lot of people don't know that, but those who are abusing the drug, they definitely would know it, and to get that feel, they would definitely do it. Now, this is one of the things that can cause from overusing of Daflupin. All right, again, this is not the hands of Aaron Carter, but this is one of the images that I got off Google. And if you can see the upper fingertips, right below the nails, is swollen. Okay, and it comes from the abuse of Daflupin and other gases. All right, and also Daflupin is another the poison in it, also called asphyxiation. Okay, it's an asphyxiant. So it can definitely suffocate you. So when you have all this gas that you put in your body, it definitely can suffocate you. It can crowd the lungs and the heart and just suffocate your breathing and just swallow you whole, okay? So please, for those of you who out there who have loved ones that are on some type of dependency of any kind, please make sure you get the help that they need. And please write your politicians so they will open up psychiatric hospitals and more hospitals for those who can get treatment for these type of things. Because a lot of times when a person has some type of drug addiction, there is some psychological issues there as well. And we can kind of combine the two, and we can help America. I find it to be very disturbing that this country is so greedy for money at the expense of our lives, and we are the ones who pay taxes on it. So please write your politician today and tell them to open up these hospitals and these rehab centers so these people can get well, okay? And it can definitely decrease other things that is happening instead of trying to get what they want, right? Thank y'all for tuning in to Spitting Fire. I'm your girl, RA. Fire out.